Steps to think positively. Developing a positive mindset is something that takes time and energy. It is a journey. With practice, however, it is possible. You can learn to live happier and live a fulfilled life if you have a positive mindset. Thinking positively is an important tool that helps you to live healthier, happier, more fulfilled. It is the root of all this joy that's surrounding us. We can control our world by the way we think. Today we'll be talking about ways or steps or tips that can help us improve in thinking positive and having a positive mindset. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I am the founder of Searchlight, which is a platform that I've created to equip, empower and encourage all generations globally with words of hope, faith and love. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, and if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it amongst your friends and colleagues. Point number 1, practice gratitude. Be thankful for what you have, for you will have more. If you concentrate on the things that you don't have, you will never have enough. Guys, this cannot be away from the truth. We need to cultivate a tendency where we are always grateful for what we have. What is the thing that you have? If you're not grateful with the little that you have, you will never have gratitude even when you have something bigger. Right now, maybe you're living in a 2-bedroom house and you feel like it's not enough. You want more. But when you get to a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom, you realize that you want even more. Appreciate and learn to embrace yourself. Be grateful where you are at right now, even as you're looking forward to get more. Gratitude is that state of feeling thankful and appreciate what you have or you have received. This is what we need to do, guys. Every time you wake up in the morning, find areas in your life that you need to confess out loud that you are grateful. Be intentional about this. When you wake up in the morning, find areas. If you have the energy, you tell yourself, I'm grateful because I'm alive. Make it a tendency always to be grateful, always to be thankful of the things surrounding you. Yes, you might not have a lot, but what you have right now, be grateful of it. However little, however small, however the desire you have to want more, always embrace what you have right now and be grateful for that. And in that state of feeling, you are going to get more and you're going to have that positive mindset. Always make it a tendency to look at the positive side of things. This is one way that's gonna make you always think positively. Point number 2, reframe your negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts time to time. And remember, negative thoughts are like weeds. They grow very quickly. Positive thoughts, on the other hand, are like plants that needs to be weeded, that needs to be gardened all the time and maybe pruned for it to grow stronger and bigger. Guys, this is a tendency where we tend to think a lot of negatives in our lives. When you find yourself thinking negative, try as much as possible to reframe that negative thought into positive thoughts. Take for example, if you're thinking about a job interview and you keep on thinking that you are going to fail, the only way to work around these thoughts is when you find areas that you're best at and you build on your strengths in that interview, the weaknesses that you have, and you try to also work on them. Point number 3, surround yourself with positive people or positivity. Be very cautious and monitor your environment. Monitor the people that surround you and in return you surround them, because they are going to determine where you're going in the future. Surround yourself with positive thinking people. It is truly said, show me your friend and I will show you who you are. When you surround yourself with successful people, chances of you being successful are very high. When you surround yourself with negative people, chances of you thinking negative are very high. Being mindful of your environment, for you will become what your environment is. What is the environment that you have cultivated, guys? And surround yourself with people who really matter and are gonna push you ahead in your life. Spend time with people who will uplift you and who will speak positives, only positives. Don't create any room for negativity in your life. Point number 4, focus on the solutions and not the problem. Here's the thing, guys. As human beings, we tend to focus so much on the problem that we have. Yes, we are not disputing the fact that we have problems, but the fact that we are giving it attention, we are even maximizing the problem or magnifying the problem itself. Find solution. You knowing the problem is not enough. Acting upon it and now finding the ways on how you're going to solve the problem is the key. Problems will always be there. They tend to drive us to the negative thinking. Here are some of the tips that are going to help you to always find solutions in a problem. Tip number 1, ensure that you define your problem very clearly. So, for example, your problem is failing at math, for example, and you want to pass your math. Thinking about the problem itself is not going to solve anything, but you find ways on how you are going to solve this problem. Let's say, for example, you want to study more on the subject, or maybe allocate more time to study on the subject, ask more questions, make more notes on it. It's going to help you. Now, in that way, instead of focusing that you failed or you're failing mathematics or you don't understand or all these negative things, focus on the solution and you find I need to work more on this. That is the positive side of it that's going to help the problem. So when you tell yourself that you need to improve on that, it's helping you to solve the problem. So define your problem very clearly. That is tip number 1. Tip number 2, you need to brainstorm the solution. Once you have a clear understanding of the problem, you need to find ways on how you can resolve this problem. You start by brainstorming the possible solutions to the problem. Like I said earlier, if it is time management, it can be one of the ways where you can brainstorm as a solution to the problem. Tip number 3, you try to evaluate possible solutions. So you look, once you have brainstormed the problem, try to evaluate the potential solution. For example, in the same math problem, you can tell yourself, yes, I failed mathematics because I did not understand this topic and the questions were asked in this topic. So what do I need to do? Maybe you need to study more on that topic that you were tested and you failed. That is one of the ways, guys. You need to be intentional about this and evaluate the possible solution to the problem. Don't just push it away. It's not going to help you when you push it away. Point number 5, you take care of yourself. Guys, do you really take care of yourselves? When was the last time you slept well, good 8 to 9 hours? Or always you're busy watching TV until the late nights? Or maybe you're working so hard that you forget to sleep? You think that sleeping is not enough, maybe? Sleeping is one of the ways to rejuvenate your body. So you need to take care of yourself. This is done by a lot of ways. Take enough rest, for example. Eat healthy and well. Don't skip meals. Don't just eat junks or things like that. Try as much as possible to take care of your body. Try as much as possible also, guys, to exercise as much as you can. This will help you and motivate you into turn. It's gonna help you to be on a good mood, for example. You'll have more energy to continue on. It's gonna boost your mood also. So maybe you wondered why sometimes you wake up and you're kind of grumpy. Did you sleep well? Did you eat healthy? Well, after eating, maybe did you just sit there or you exercise your body that you're now more rejuvenated and you need more energy? These are the few things, guys, that will help you to even think positively. Don't neglect your body. It is very important, my people. Practice self-care at all costs. This is not an option. Before other people like you, before you like others. Begin by loving yourself more than anything, guys. Tip number 6, practice mindfulness. Take time each day to be present at the moment. Sometimes it's just good to take a breather, guys. We are always in a rush. We forget who we are sometimes. We forget the environment that we live in. We forget how beautiful the sun rises and sets. These are the moments that we need to just be calm and look at the sky, maybe laugh and just smile. See how beautiful we have been created and how nature is so good. Yeah. The small things, guys, that we tend to neglect because we are too busy rushing here and there looking for things that don't even satisfy. How about you just slow down and take a breather? Take that moment to just be at the moment. Other people will call it meditation, other people will call it prayer, but all I'm saying is bring yourself to that togetherness where you look. If it calls for journaling is also good. Maybe journal a few words every day. It's important to always track your life, guys. 5 years or 10 years down the line, looking back, you will be grateful that you did it. All those days where you wrote things that other people just take it for granted, you don't take it for granted. You write how interesting your journey was, how interesting your day was. It's a magnificent experience. Make it a tendency to journal. Make it a tendency to be still. At least every day, find moments in your day where you are still. No interruption. Journal down what you feel. Journal down what you see, what you hear. Allow all your 5 sentences to be in place there. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.